Hello everyone, this is Angelin Jessy from 2nd BA English. In this video, we shall see an adventurous poem named Goblin Market written by Christina Rossetti. Christina Georgina Rossetti was born in 1830 in London and died in 1894 at the age of 64. Christina's best known work, Goblin Market and Other Poems, was published in 1862. Now let's delve into the poem. Morning and evening, maids hear the goblins cry. Come buy our orchid fruits. Come buy, come buy. Apples and quinces, lemons and oranges, plum and peck cherries, melons and raspberries, bloom down cheeked peaches, swart-headed mulberries, wild freeborn cranberries, crab apples, dewberries, pineapples, blackberries, apricots, strawberries, all ripe together in summer weather. Morns that pass by, fair eves that fly. Come buy, our grapes fresh from the vine, pomegranates full and fine, dates and sharp bullaces, rare pears and green gauges, damsons and bilberries, taste them and try, currants and gooseberries, bright fire-like barberries, figs to fill your mouth, citrons from the south, sweet to tongue and sound to eye. Come buy, evening by evening, among the brookside rushes, Laura bowed her head to hear, Lizzie veiled her blushes, crouching close together in the cooling weather, with clasping arms and cautioning lips, with tingling cheeks and fingertips. Lie close, Laura said, pricking up her golden head. We must not look at the goblin men. We must not buy their fruits. Who knows upon what soil they fed their hungry, thirsty roots? Come buy, called the goblins, hobbling down the glen. Oh, cried Lizzie, Lara, Lara, you should not peep at goblin men. Lizzie covered up her eyes, covered close lest they should look. Laura reared her glossy head and whispered like the restless brook. Look, Lizzie, down the glen tramp little men. One hauls a basket, one bears a plate, one lugs a golden dish of many pounds weight. How fair the wine must grow, whose grapes are so luscious. How warm the wind must blow through those fruit bushes. No, said Lizzie, no. Their offers should not charm us, their evil gifts would harm us. She thrust a trembled finger in each ear, shut eyes and ran. Curious Laura chose to linger, wondering at each merchant man. One had a cat's face, one whisked a tail, one tramped at a rat's pace, one crawled like a snail, one like a wombat prowled obtuse and furry, one like a rattle tumbled hurry scurry. She heard a voice like voice of doves, cooing all together. They sounded kind and full of loves in the pleasant weather. Now let's see a short summary for these lines. We learn in the first two lines that the Goblin Market is open for business all the time, both morning and evening. It's also interesting that the maids or unmarried women are the one who hear the cries of the goblin fruit sellers. The goblin men list all kinds of fruit they have for sale. There are few unusual kinds of fruit listed. For example, quinces are a fruit from Eastern Mediterranean that look a kind of like pears. and unpecked cherries are just cherries that birds haven't pecked. Goblins have fruits that usually ripen in different seasons. The morns are mornings and beautiful leaves. They are saying, time flies, so come buy our fruits. The goblin men assure that the fruit is sweet to the tongue and healthy at least to the eye, and they were just repeating the command to come by. Every evening, Lara and Lizzie sit together next to a stream, enjoying the cooling weather. But something embarrasses them. Laura bows her head when she hears goblins cry, and Lizzie blushes. Both of the girls clasp each other closely and caution each other. Laura asks Lizzie to lie closer to her. She warns Lizzie that they shouldn't even look at the goblins to buy the fruits. The goblins just call for them to come by again as they go past down the glen or a narrow valley. Lizzie warns Laura not to sneak peeks at the goblin and covers her own eyes tightly. But Laura doesn't pay attention. She keeps looking and gives Lizzie a whispered description about what she sees. The little men are heading down the valley, each of them carrying some kinds of basket for the fruits. Lizzie doesn't want to hear about the luscious grapes or anything else. She refused to listen over and over again. She warns Laura whether the goblin's gift or evil. Then Lizzie sticks her finger in her ears so that she won't be able to hear her sister's descriptions or the goblin's calls, and runs away with her eyes shut. Meanwhile, Lara stays by the side of stream to watch the goblins. She is described as curious and wondering. According to Lara, they all have body parts like different animals. The wombat is a marsupial from Australia. Obtuse is an odd way of describing a wombat. Notice how lines 71 to 76 describe the wombats. It means goblins. All start with the word one. Each of the goblins is unique. In this poem, Goblin Market, temptation is the central theme and is represented by the goblins and the fruit they sell. Thank you everyone. Bye.